Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. If you clicked on this video, it's because you're interested in the topic or because you're thinking about YouTube in some sort of way. This video is for beginners. I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty, but I am going to tell you exactly what you need and what you need to know about YouTube, whether you're going to do it for fun or career-wise. I'm not going to gatekeep anything. So in this video, I'm going to make it super simple. 5 things you need to know about starting a YouTube channel and things that a lot of people don't say in their videos. So the first thing is making your account. Obviously, you need to make your account with Google, Gmail, whatever. You make your account and you need to make a banner. Now, a lot of people don't really mention this in their videos because it's like whatever's, but honestly, I feel like it's very important because when people go to your channel, that is the first thing they see. Whether you have 1 or 2 videos up already, that is the only thing that they see before watching your video. So you really want your banner to look professional and you want to have a profile picture so that they know what you look like. And so when you've already created your account, made your banner, and picked your profile picture, you want to kind of have an idea of what you want to post on YouTube because that's going to help you with your banner. A lot of people do like their name and then they do like lifestyle vlogs or like cooking, baking, DIYs, like they put whatever it is that their channel is about on their banner. You don't have to do that, but it does help to put that somewhere in your channel. There is a little biography where you can like say all the things. A lot of people would call this a niche, but honestly, if you're doing this for fun, a niche really doesn't matter. Now, if you're trying to do this like as a career kind of thing, you really just need to work with all platforms. But I feel like now, 2022, a lot of people are just referring to people for their personality, not necessarily because of their niche. It's just what kind of person they are. And I feel like that's what's really grasping a lot of people right now in 2022. Not really what they're posting, but who is posting. And because they like that person so much, like genuinely, they like whatever they post. So I feel like just stay true to yourself and post whatever you want. And of course, be active on all social medias if you want to make this like a career. If you want to do this for fun, post whatever you want. Who cares? As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Second, equipment. What are you going to use to record? What are you going to use to edit? You can either go 2 ways. You can do iPhone or you can do cameras. If you're using your iPhone, make sure you're on 4K, 60, and that's going to give you the best quality. Then you can do this on your settings or you can manually do it when you go on your camera app and then go to videos and it's on the top right corner. Always remember to wipe your camera. You know, our phones get dirty and a lot of the times you have a really good phone. It's just you never clean your camera. Now, if you're using a camera, I personally have the Canon M50, but I did start on the Canon G7X, which is a very, very popular camera for vloggers. And a lot of people who are just starting out with YouTube also have the Canon G7X. I love that camera. It's super compact and it's very easy to take with you anywhere. However, you can't really connect a microphone like directly onto the camera, and that kind of bugs me because a lot of my videos are at home or I'm like talking to the camera. And so I really wanted to have a mic added to it, but I would have to buy like this stand and all of these added things that really I just didn't want to have. I just wanted to have my camera with my mic and that's it. And so right now I'm using the Rodeo mic, the smaller version, which is a very popular brand for microphones as well. There's the little one and then there's the big one. I personally like the Canon M50 better because I can switch out the lenses and it can give me a little bit more variety and I'm not buying like a new camera, whereas the Canon G7X, I can't switch out the lens and I'm kind of stuck with what I have. I am currently using the Canon M50, so if you like this quality, go ahead and buy this one. Next piece of equipment is a laptop. I personally have the MacBook Air, which I do not recommend if you want to like edit videos and stuff like that because the storage is... And I didn't initially get this laptop for editing. I had it for school when I went to college. So now that's just kind of what I have and it's been working for now, but I obviously do want to upgrade soon. But if you're using your phone, obviously you're going to be using your phone to edit if you don't have a laptop, which is fine. Lighting is really important. If you have bad lighting in your video, that's an immediate click off. I'm not watching your video. And that's just me being honest. I am the kind of person who will literally scroll past a TikTok, click out of a video if the lighting is trash because you just don't have my attention and you really want people's attention when you're putting content out there, you know? I know this is a beginner video, but I want you to begin good, looking professional and as crisp as you can. Right now I'm using natural lighting. I'd rather do all of my videos in the daytime where there's daylight and there's natural lighting coming in because it's a lot better than using so much lighting. It can be kind of tricky when it comes to like cameras because you have to like fix the ISO and all that stuff. So it gets a little bit tricky when you don't have natural lighting. However, there are ring lights and there's stand lights and all of those different kinds of lights that you can find on Amazon, Best Buy. If I had to simplify it, I'd say either stick to natural lighting or get a ring light or do both. And then obviously as you start creating more videos, you're gonna upgrade and that is totally up to you. Now, if you're using a camera or a phone, you're gonna need a tripod sometimes depending on what you're filming. And I always make sure that my tripods are universal so I can either add an attachment for my phone or I can add an attachment for my camera because obviously I have two and sometimes I like to do TikToks on my phone. I like to do vlogs and YouTube stuff on my camera, so I want to be able to use what I already have and not spend so much money. So right now I'm using a tripod that I use for TikToks mainly with my phone, and I also have these two. So this one you can extend. It has like 3 options on the bottom, and then you can also move it at the top. And then there's this one that you can't move. It doesn't extend like this one, but it's more for like table talking or when you're cooking, kind of more personal, I guess you can say. And so yeah, I have 3 just because I feel like I need 3. But you can totally do all of the 3 things with this one. It's just this one didn't go any lower, and this one can't extend any shorter than this. So sometimes you kind of just need a second one. As long as you have a tripod that you can stand your camera up and have it follow you around, that's really all that you need. Now editing. Editing is my favorite part because I feel like editing is what makes your videos like you. This is what gives it the flavor of you. Like, it adds personality to your video. I could upload this video without any inserts because I know I'm gonna put inserts. That's just the kind of editor that I am. Like, I like to have visuals in my videos. I like to have sound. Not adding any overlays or sounds can kind of bore the viewer, and that is the last thing that you want. You want them to be interested the whole time. For editing on a laptop, you can do iMovie. It comes with MacBooks already. It's free. There's Final Cut Pro, which is about $500. So that one is kind of a bit of a stretch for a beginner, but it's obviously an upgrade. You don't have to stay on iMovie forever. That's the point. You want to grow and learn more. And there's also Adobe Premiere Pro. And that one you can use with HPs, I think. I think you could do MacBooks and HP. And then Final Cut Pro and iMovie is only for MacBooks. So it really just depends what kind of laptop you have. But yeah, you have 3 options. Totally up to you, whichever one you use. My advice would be to just film a random video of you talking and then upload it onto the software site and just practice. Like, learn what everything means. Learn what all the buttons do. And that's how you're going to basically become a better editor if you practice, practice, practice. For iPhone, I feel like CapCut is way simpler and way easier, and a lot of people use it for TikTok, which means that it's very easy to learn. So yeah, I recommend CapCut because it's easy and it's on your phone already with all of your videos. Now let's talk about what you do after you film the video, you have all of your equipment, you're ready to import into your editing software, and now you're ready to export. What you're gonna need to focus on is a thumbnail. Thumbnails are very important because that's the first thing that people see before they even click in your video. So if your thumbnail isn't good, if your thumbnail doesn't stand out, people are not gonna click on it. And I feel like a lot of creators in general forget about how important thumbnails are because yes, even if you have a following, let's say you have 2 million whatever followers, you still want to look professional. You're still a content creator and you should want your work to reflect you. So I feel like thumbnails really just are a good reflection of creators and the time and effort that they put into their videos. And I would advise you to take a thumbnail within your video because if you forget, it's really hard to make a thumbnail from like a screenshot of your video, and it's kind of just like, I mean, you could do it. A lot of people do that, but I just feel like it's more intentional and it's a lot more crisp if you just do it within your video, or you kind of take pictures throughout the video of things that you like and then kind of put it together into a thumbnail. I personally do my thumbnails on Canva. It's free, and they also have a paid version, which I also have, and I think it's about 12 bucks, which isn't bad if you want to do YouTube for like the long run. Music is very important, and YouTube is super strict about copyright with music. One way that I avoid copywriting is by using a website called Epidemic Sound. Now you do have to pay about $15 for this a month, but if you're doing YouTube for the long run and you're gonna be uploading videos all the time, I think it's a really good investment because it's only 15 bucks a month. It's like, what, 3 coffees a week? And I know that a lot of YouTubers also use Epidemic Sound because I be hearing the sounds that I hear on Epidemic Sound in their videos. You have 3 strikes on YouTube to get copyrighted, and if you hit those 3, they delete your account and you lose your channel. So obviously you don't want that to happen. So for thumbnails, I use Canva, and for music, I use Epidemic Sound. I know there's other software, but that's just personally what I use and what I think has given me a variety of things. 4 things that I want you to take away from this video. Lighting is really important. Practice editing. I know it can be tedious, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes faster. Editing really makes the video yours, and that's honestly my favorite part, so just enjoy it. Thumbnails, make sure you take your thumbnail throughout your video, and if you don't, try to make it aesthetically pleasing, try to make it cute to look at. And lastly, just speak to the camera like you're speaking to yourself. It's very hard at first and very awkward. Yes, you're talking to yourself, but once you see people interacting with your videos, like commenting, it makes you realize that there is someone at the other end of the camera. Just because you're recording it at the time and nobody's there doesn't mean it's not going to reach anybody. Don't stress about it. Literally just start it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. And yeah, I hope this video helped you out. I hope that I gave you some pointers that will get you on the go. And yeah, don't let anybody tell you that you're cringy, annoying. Self-promo, promote your videos on your socials. Nobody's gonna die seeing you promote your channel or your socials, so just do it. The people who think it's annoying, you don't want them to follow you anyways, so just post what you want, stay consistent, and don't give up, y'all. We're in this together. We really are. If this video helped you out, make sure you guys subscribe, click the bell, join me for Vlogmas this year, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my next video. Bye!
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in